There we go, guys. 1 second. Hey guys, what's going on? Sorry about that. Not too sure what happened here. Just 1 second, let me get going. Okay guys, there we go. Perfect. Hey guys, sorry about that. Not too sure what happened. I think the first YouTube kind of just shut us down. Okay. And now we should be back in action. All right, guys. So if you guys missed the first one, the first stream, okay, welcome. Okay, we're doing another live session. Today is a bank holiday for US. Okay, it's a USD bank holiday. It's Thanksgiving. All right, so we need to keep in mind this when we're trading. All right, it's from 7:35. We're going to do a top-down analysis. Guys, make sure to check out the description, okay? We're not a buy-sell signal channel, okay? We're here to provide free technical and fundamental analysis. Any trades taken upon yourself are completely on you, all right? Please just keep in mind that because of the holiday today, that you might want to lower your lot sizes, all right? Really practice that proper risk management because tomorrow's a new day. Today we might not get the nice moves that we normally would, okay? So let's get back down to business. All right, you can see that we've made a nice little bounce from 1778 and now we're trading at that 1791.3 area. There's an inverse head and shoulder pattern on the 5-minute. All right, so now what we're looking to do is just trap the consolidation, potential consolidation. Before I say that, you can see we're right around that 200. Okay, so we're not going to use too much support and resistance here. All right, you can see that we have a nice bounce back in November 3rd. All right, this is where we should have dumped to, but price was saved. Okay, so now what we're looking to do is get our support right here and resistance, and then if price breaks out of this area somehow today, all right, we now have another support and another resistance level based on the daily. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to go down to our 4-hour now. All right, and if you guys are not familiar with what I'm doing, this is gold on the 4-hour. All right, so we just tighten everything up here. Everything's looking good. Okay, and over here, let's check with the bottom. Okay, made a bounce, tried to break below, held support. Now we push to the upside. Okay, so what I'm looking at doing now, just checking there one more time. So we have some support formed at the bottom. So I'm going to grab the bottom of this candle right here since that was another support area, and you can see it breaks up this nice big gap with basically a 50 point. Okay, so this is gold now on the 4-hour. You can see that as soon as you do a top down, you got to make sure you tighten everything up. Okay, make sure it's right on the top wick. You can do the bodies, completely up to you. I've always been a wick person, but bodies are completely fine as well. It's just how you like to trade based on your preferences. Okay, and we're going to drop it now down to the hourly. Tighten everything up. And this is what we're working with here. You can see there's a nice steady uptrend starting to form. All right, on gold. On the 1-hour, you can see price tried to bounce, didn't come back down and actually touch the uptrend based on this wick. Okay, bounced here, and now we're coming more testing this area. But this is going to be key, guys. Are we going to make a nice push, attempt and break these previous closed candles, or is price going to get rejected and then start to fall back down? Maybe come back down to this area right around 1785. Okay, so I'm just going to erase this for now. We'll come back and we'll use that later on. I think we're going to see a nice 5-minute, maybe 10-minute uptrend, so we'll gather that. Okay, break to the upside here. I just want to see what we have moving upward. Resistance, resistance. Definitely a little bit right there. Okay. Tighten her up. All right. So you can see if we're forming this double top right here, okay, you can see that price right at the close of these candles, okay, this area has not made it above and started to challenge this top wick or these bodies. All right, so that's why you're getting that rejection area. Price is a little lower than, you know, your 1790, 96.5, almost 96, 1797 area. Okay, so that's why you're getting this nice little sell-off happening. Okay, on the higher time frame. When you go down to lower, you would have seen that that would have been a nice little bounce. Okay, so let's check out now our 30-minute. All right, going to use that rejection area and make it baby blue. Okay, and this is, you can see what we're working with here. Similar up here at the top. Okay, so now let's check out our 15-minute. You can see that we're getting closer and closer to that 200 moving average. All right, gold is getting rejected here. It's pushing back down. Almost formed similar to a gravestone doji, but you can see there's a little more volume than normal. We just got to make sure we tighten everything up here. Gold is starting to fall. Okay, just doing tightening up. So you can see it had a shoulder here, a head and a shoulder for an inverse push. Was now rejected at that 1793 area, and that's why you're starting to have your fall. Okay, so it's coming right back down. It's getting held up at the neckline. You can see all the previous rejection wicks right here. Okay, that's a similar area now where it was acting as resistance and it was trying to break through. Now we're going to see if it's going to act as support. Okay, so what I want to do is just see over here for one quick second. Okay, let's drop it now down to the 10. That's what I'm looking for. Have a little gap with the close. All right, we'll leave this alone right now, but you can see that it's descended, so we got to tighten everything up. Similar to there, it's looking good. Okay, and then we have our resistance there starting to form. Perfect. Okay, guys, so we're gonna now see what it's like on the 5-minute. Okay, so remember, here's your shoulder, your head and your shoulder. There's your inverse push, okay? But you can see with that rejection, now it's pushing right back to the overall neckline. It's starting to now break through the 200, okay? You can see that I'm going to throw in my 9 moving average, all right? And you can see that where we're at on the RSI, if you use it, it's good to use it to measure strength, okay? See where we're at in terms of the market. If it's above, generally it's a bullish market. If it's below, it's a nice bearish market. Okay, and you can see now we're starting to hover around the 50 point, and you can see the moving averages are making the hovering as well. Okay, so we might get some consolidation today, guys, on gold. And why? It's a bank holiday. Okay, said it a couple times now. If you guys didn't hear it, just remember we are in US bank holiday. It is Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving to everyone out there who's, you know what I mean, from the US, and hope everyone has a really good day. Okay, hopefully everyone enjoys some pumpkin pie, whatever you guys got to do, sweet potato pie, all that fun stuff. Guys, we're from Canada. We had our Thanksgiving previously. Okay, so a little bit different. Not too sure if anyone else knows that, but Thanksgiving in Canada is different than Thanksgiving in the United States. All right. So we're going to leave this right now. I don't like where we're at. And if you guys have been trading with me for a while, you know this 200 moving average is consolidation area before we make our next moves. Okay. So let's just watch. You can see the moving averages have crossed bullish, but it's starting to flip bearish here. We're going to see if we can get some consolidation. If we can get some consolidation, we're going to see a nice bounce. Okay, so They're below the 9 moving average, okay, which acts as support and resistance here. Price tried to make a break, but it was pushed back and holding in this potential consolidation. All right, so let's watch and see. We're looking like it might get a continuation here. There it is. Just add an alert here and add an alert there. Okay. Okay, so what we're going to do, we'll flip over and we're going to look at potentially GBP USD. All right. I want to see what things are looking like on GU, but gold is holding out of that potential consolidation area. It's starting to break, but look at the volume on the candle. There's not much there. It still can make nice moves, but nothing's having an impulse continuation or an erratic reversal. So let's just flip over to GU. Okay. Okay, GU selling off, guys. GU has been bearish for quite some time. All right. You can see that I have everything charted. So I'm just going to remove my drawings here. Okay, there's GU. Guys, we have to go back to December, all right, of 2020. So it's funny how 1 year later we're coming to the exact same area, okay? Something strange happened to me. Sorry. Grant X, that's phenomenal, man. That sounds like a really bad but good morning. Okay. Look it over here, guys. See? Okay, so remember I mentioned we're back in December 2021. Sorry, December 2020, but on the 21st, this is where we're at right here, 21st, 22nd. Okay, and then we have another bounce right there. And when I'm looking over here, guys, you can see that before price was pushed up here and it was acting as support. Okay, now it's coming down to testing that resistance. Nice wick below there too. Okay, close the body right here. So we should be good to go on the daily. All right, let's just check our pip count from zone to zone, box to box, about 20 pips. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, so from there we're going to drop down to the 4 hour. Okay, there's gold. Let's check out gold here. So we're doing GU on the daily. We're going to flip quickly to gold, see where we're at. I'm assuming that we went bearish here. So let's check it out on the 5 minute. No, we flipped and went bullish. Okay, so you can see that price is still making that bounce here. Price has not closed below this previous wick and make the drop. It actually opened up bullish and it tried to push to the upside. Okay, but look at now. They're trying to consolidate in that area. Here's your retest on the neckline, guys. Okay, shoulder, head, shoulder. Here's your retest. Okay, but let's watch now. You can see that the top wick is starting to push down. Has not pushed below. There it is. Okay, there's the push. Okay, they're trying to close it below that 200 EMA, and I bet you if we had the 9 right there, this would be acting as resistance. Okay, so that's why you're getting your overall flip. Okay, so gold has been bearish. It's 7:48, guys. Let's wait until 8 a.m. to get the next move. All right, right there, and we'll flip back and we'll go finish GU. Okay, and we're gonna go back to the daily here. All right. So GU is still selling off, guys. Still selling off. It's breaking the low at 33080. Okay, if she's gonna break and continue, she's looking good. And there's a lot of volume candles on here, guys. A lot of volume-based candles in the bearish direction. You can see there's not much movement Not a lot of buyers here. Okay, there's not a lot of buyers that have really came and take over in terms of where we're at. Just gotta make sure we're tightening everything up here, okay, before we drop down to the lower time frame. Sorry about all the charting, guys, but if you don't do this, especially when you're scalping, it makes things a lot harder to know where higher time frame support and resistance is. We can all throw on a 4-hour chart and trade based on that, but when you're scalping, you're in and out, so you got to know your top down. You have to know your support and resistance areas, supply and demand. Okay. So right now you can see that GU on the hourly is still holding resistance here. Okay. Price tried to push, resistance sideways trading, had a continuation sell off here. Okay. We're at the low. Okay, there's about 10 minutes now. There's about 10 minutes now until we have that 8 a.m. new hourly candle open. Okay. Okay, if we had have charted this a little earlier, we would have seen over here that would have been acting as nice. See how they made a bounce here? And then they continued. All right, that would have been holding nice support. But GU is still bearish, guys. It's very strong in the downtrend. Okay, so you can see now they push below. They're holding at the low. There's a little bit of buyers coming in here, probably have their pending orders. Okay, waiting. Now you can start to see that price is starting to push up, but how far will it go? That's what we're looking at right now. How far will price go? I'm going to keep this on here, but I'm going to switch it to just baby blue because that was on the lower time frame when we ended up putting this on. Okay. So bear with me here. Guys, if you can't find anything, always go to your left. Okay, always go to your left. Okay, perfect. Okay, do you see from this zone right here, the higher time frame? It's right now it's support, but this, if it broke through, it would be acting as resistance. I'm looking at 33043. Look at how big of a zone that was for drop. Okay, it's not bad. It's about 20 pips, but now we have almost roughly a 10 pip mark. Okay, almost a 10 pip mark. So we have it splitting it in half, and that's just a bounce based on the 30-minute time frame. Okay, so let's watch and see. GU is still very, very bearish, guys. Now let's check it on the 15. What are your guys' thoughts on GU? Do you guys think GU is going to go bullish, or do you think it's going to go bearish? You can see where we're at. Price is starting to make lower lows. Okay, but RSI is starting to hold above that 30 mark. Okay. Okay, a lot of people think bearish too. It's having the continuation. All right. Sorry, guys, one sec. I just got a little frog in my throat here. There we go. Sorry about that. So you can see now price made a bounce off the low 33055. All right, and it's starting to walk to the upside now. All right, clear downtrend on the, for a parallel channel. Okay, on the 15-minute. All right, you can see it's right there holding nice. Okay, that's what we're working with now on the 15. Now we're going to drop it down to the 10. We have an engulfing candlestick pattern forming on the 10-minute, so lower time frame. All right, we had a double top here, top neckline. That's why you got that sell-off. All right, right now this is forming a bullish engulfing candlestick. You can see it found support here, and now it's trying to push past and engulf this previous candle. It's already done that, but there's still about 5 minutes left on the 10-minute candle. Okay, so what we got to see now is look on the 5. All right, this is that bullish engulfing candlestick we're talking about on the 5-minute. There's about 40 seconds left. All right, so let's watch for a nice little push, guys. Okay, we might get up here. You can see for the previous rejection, and then start to make our fall down. If not, overall target for the continuation is this 200 moving average. Okay, so even if you're waiting, guys, 8 a.m., another 5-minute candle, just be patient with this right now, okay? So GU is an overall bearish downtrend, okay? Just keep that in mind, all right, in the daily. Okay, guys. Bearish on the daily, all right? Remember, so when you see engulfing candlesticks, all right, we have to have continuation, all right? You're fighting a lot of selling pressure here, all right? So the goal is 10, 15 pips, move your stop loss to break even, trail your stop. Use smaller lots today, guys, okay? Simply because of the US bank holiday, all right? So let's watch and see. I'm going to flip back to gold. And then, guys, I just got to take out my dog for 2 seconds. He's going crazy right now. Okay, so check out gold. All right, we're about to tap the overall alarm. The new hourly candle is going to open. All right, so you can see that clear as day, right around that 200 consolidation moves. So let's throw on our 9 moving average. Let's see where we're at. Starting to look like we're going bearish here. All right, you can see that we're starting to close below that 50 point on the RSI. Still 3 minutes and 27 seconds here, so let's watch and see. And then we'll decide on our moves based on the 805 candle. Okay, so we'll open up, we'll let 8 a.m. happen, all right, and then for that 805 we'll look if it's going to get a continuation. Me personally, I think gold is going to drop below here, come back down and test that overall head of the head and shoulder pattern. Okay, so if it drops, guys, before 8, you're looking at 1790.82 to around 1789. Okay, 0.87. There's that gold alert. You can start to see. Then we're going to have our new 8 a.m. candle open, seeing if we're going to hold support here or if it's just going to break through and continue. But it's got to break through 1790, guys. Okay, 1790. It has to break through here for the continuation. If not, you're just going to hold support and then we're going to walk our way up, which is the case we're looking for. If it starts to flip up here, this is the breakout that we're looking for, guys. Getting a little resistance here for the overall continuation if it's going to go bullish. Okay, I'm just going to make this white here for a sec. And then, guys, I'll be 2 seconds. Just got to let my dog out and I'll be right back. Okay. Okay guys, so you can see now that they're starting to test. They broke through, but there's no retest candle, there's no continued drop. All right, with the retest testing now 1790. That's what I'm saying. Wait until 8. These are our two setups. All right, 8 a.m. candle can literally open up bullish and flip back and go right back in this consolidation area. Okay, so let's watch and see. Waiting on price. Remember I talked about 8 a.m. guys. See how they flipped? Okay, went bearish. Now they're flipping bullish. Hourly candles are very important, guys. So you see how they head faked you? Okay, look at this. That's why I said 805. Okay, wait for the 805 candle. This is the 8. Okay, the 8 a.m. candle. Every hourly has erratic moves in terms of flips. Okay, so you see how it went bearish, flip, went bullish. Okay, so let it go. It's forming potentially maybe a spinning top indecision candle right now. So let's watch and see how it plays out. I'm not going to be putting a lot of those green charts on here, guys. They do kind of like get in the way. Okay, so but these guys are acting as the charts. Okay, so let's watch and see on gold. Remember how I mentioned they're looking to push it up? All right, guys. Hope everyone's having a, like I said, a good morning so far. You got your coffees in you. See why you let the 8 a.m. candle play out. Okay, so look at that erratic behavior, guys. Probably head faked a lot of people out, grabbed some liquidity, rated your stop loss, and now you have your overall continuation. So remember we talked 1790.8, 1789.87. All right, now we're approaching that head of the inverse head and shoulder here. Okay, so that's why that it's very important to just wait for the first 5 minutes of the hourly candle to open. You can see the indecision. Gold can still flip and go bullish here. It can still flip and go right back up and fill the same wick that it has. All right, so just let it do its thing. But if you guys caught the sell on an impulse move, you guys would have been up 1790, maybe around 9 pips, 8 pips, maybe 6, depending on your spread. Guys, that's a good question. What are your spreads like on gold right now? All right, what are your spreads like on gold right now currently? There you go, guys. There's your sell. Okay, so I'm going to erase this arrow. This is what we're looking for. That's what just was made right here. Okay, but I want to show you guys that price can have an erratic drop and an erratic pop. Okay. Okay, I was just checking out the spreads here. If your spreads are too high on gold, guys, just keep that in mind. All right, maybe let maybe 5 minutes pass and see where your spreads are at. But if they're too high, guys, there's no real point of even scalping it just yet. Okay, so I see 40, 3.7, 3.5. Okay. Oof. Okay, some of your spreads are very high. Okay, some of your spreads are very high. All right, so that's why we might look at GU, might take a look at something else here. But for gold, like I said, if it's too high, just look to maybe wait on this, and we'll look at our pairs. Okay, so about 45 seconds left here. Remember we talked about how they pushed it down. Okay, and now they can push it right back up, and they're trying to do that. Okay, so watch. 23 seconds. So guys, the only buy opportunity was right up here for me, okay? 1791.86. Anything else was below it was sells, okay? You can see that the moving averages was rejected here. Check out, it's still held below, okay? That 50 point on the RSI. New candles opening, all right? You can see that the bulls held support here, 1789, all right? See, that's why I don't always like putting this on here. As soon as you hover over it, all that pops up and it kind of annuls it, okay? So guys, if you're in on that sell, okay, you might want to look to secure some partials. The only reason why I'm looking at it is because look, it's starting to make a bounce here. There is an ignited candle starting to form. All right, there's no real bottom wick just yet, but you can see now there's still a lot of selling pressure that's pushing it down. Okay, so let's watch and see. All right, here's your flip. Okay, first 1 minute has just opened now. Okay, so we're looking at 8:06. All right, so guys, this is the 8 a.m. candle. Okay, it dropped. Remember we talked about the first 5 minutes. So the first 5 minute has now opened. Okay, and you can see it's starting to flip bullish. All right, it's starting to flip bullish. It's finding some nice support. These two wicks have opened up parallel to each other. All right, so you're getting a nice little push based on that. This body has closed below this previous one. You can see by that little micro movement there, but they're opening up bullish and they might look like they're going to start to make a push. All right, so if you guys missed that, don't worry about it. All right, just act as this was your trading time, okay, where you look to actually maybe make some trades. Now we're going to just make a nice move and decision based on price. Okay, so if you got in on it sell, kind of retraced up now, you may be up about 3 pips. All right, so let's watch and see and monitor. Okay, and we'll quickly check over and we'll flip over to GBP USD to just for 1 second here. Okay, so there's GU, guys. There's GBP. You can see that price is getting rejected here. They're holding some support now. Double bottom, okay, in terms of parallel. Now they've attempted to break this resistance at 33156, now coming on 4 times. Now you can see it's starting to rise. Okay, guys, for anything in terms of GBP USD, you can see this rejection right here. So it's got to get above here. Okay, it's got to get above, and you're going to get some hold up. All right, so this might be a short-term pullback before continuing the overall trend. All right, so if price comes up here and continues, it's looking good. All right, but it needs to get above this area right here. Okay, and that price 33182. Okay, beforehand it can have too much resistance. Okay, you can see it clear as day. So we'll move this over here. No, we look at the 15 minutes, guys. Always checking 15-minute time frames, always checking 30-minute and hourly. Check out GU. Okay, remember we talked about how it made some lower lows, okay? And now RSI is starting to bounce, and that's why you're getting that little uptrend starting to form. But remember, okay, that price has already done this a couple times. It's try to make a bounce here and here. And every single time it comes up to previous resistance, okay, here you can see it was once support, now resistance, you start to get a sell-off here. That's what I'm saying for right now, that price, it needs to break above here. Okay, it needs to get above that moving average to have the continuation. If not, you're just going to see some rejection based on GU. Okay, and it's going to continue in the overall downtrend. Okay, 34 seconds left on this candle. Let's watch and see. Let's monitor. I'm going to set some alarms here. And then same with down here. Just gonna tighten this up. Top wick. So check out the resistance here, guys. Remember I told you? Okay, heavy resistance here. She has to break above here for GU. Okay, if that's the case, this is the overall continuation. I'll put this chart on here just so you guys can see it. A lot of people might have questions on it, but that's the overall pathway that we're looking to follow if it goes bullish. Okay. Okay, so we'll monitor GU for 1 second here. It's at a critical area. Okay, so we have now 810. All right, 810. Okay, so let's check out our gold here for 2 seconds. Okay, so gold tried to push up. Okay, it was rejected again, held back down, pushed down to that 1789 area. So if you guys are still in your sell, it's looking pretty good, but we need to start breaking this mark right here. If it doesn't, it's going to really hold and start to push. Okay, that's what we need to break. This is the low, 1789.7. Higher time frame, you can see how it acts as support and resistance here. Okay, this is acting as support now. There's no volume today. Exactly it. Why? Bank holiday. Okay. We have 8:30 EU news, so I might head over and chart Euro USD. Guys, let me know if you want me to chart EU. There's about 441 people on here. Guys, if you want to get the likes up to 200, I'll go over and chart EU. Okay, we do have an EU orange folder here, so it can be looking pretty good. Just got to watch and see. Nope, I wouldn't be selling gold now. If you do, guys, just take it on your risk. 1790 was the best sell. You can see now that they're starting to make some support here. They're starting to find some support, okay, which you can see by the bottom wick. And now that's why gold is starting to rise, okay? Guys, if you want to know where to join, okay, stocksnipertrading.com, click the membership tabs and scroll down here, okay? That's the only way to join the plan, only way to join the team, okay? So check out gold. Remember we talked about this, support formation, and now you have your overall push, okay? I'm still only looking for gold right up here. If it starts to grab and to, act as some buying power, okay, it can get held up right here. All right, so that's why I'm waiting for the overall push through, for the overall continuation. All right. Okay, so let's check this out here. Okay, almost at 200 likes, guys. As soon as I get 200, I'll switch over and do EU. Okay. Okay, GU is dropping, overall downtrend. Let's check out GU. Right after gold. Okay, so check out the previous structure. Made a bounce here for the head of the inverse head and shoulder. Now finding some support, pushing back up right in where? Consolidation area here, okay? All right, so let's check out now, flip over to GU for a sec. Okay, so GU is getting that resistance. Remember we talked about that? It has to get past here for any kind of opportunity. If you're hedging before, you know what I mean? You're going down in pips. You're in drawdown right now, okay? You're currently in drawdown. Okay, so I think gold really sold off there. Let's check it out. There's gold. New candles opening on gold. Okay, look at this, guys. Erratic behavior on gold. You're seeing it for yourself. 8:15. Look at this, guys. You can see that this is at a key area right now. I do not want to break this area. If they do, it's going to be hard. This thing's really going to sell off. There's a continuation. Oh my, look at this, guys. Look at gold, guys. Wow. Look at that. Guys, you see how it was dancing here? You see how it was dancing? This is 8:15, okay? 8:15 candle, the first 15 minutes, generally a nice directional move, showing you which way price is going to go. Remember we talked about holding support here, okay? So they tried to push it up. It was pushed down multiple times. Now they're testing it again, this 9 moving average, okay? So let's watch and see. Okay, let's check with the 200 likes here. Okay, guys, we're going to head over. I want you to remember something. Anytime that it's going bullish, okay? Bullish momentum, I'm looking for only kind of opportunities above these moving averages, okay? You can see with previous consolidation area, that's where they're trying to push it up, okay? That's the only opportunities that I'm looking for buy, okay? So I'm going to switch over. I'm going to go look at GU one more time. First, I'm just going to update this. And remember, guys, the only opportunities are down here, up there for continuations, all right? Past this consolidation structure. So let it dance, guys, if you want. Let's check out GU real quick. Okay, here we go, guys. So here's your sell-off. Remember I talked about this. If you guys were hedging trades before and you entered in buys, you didn't wait. Okay, did not break above here. You can see that it's wicking. About 4 times it tried to break above, and it's overall selling. This is a bearish flag here. Pull, flag, pull, flag, continuation. All right, that's why you're having your overall sell-off. So now for the key point on GU, when it gets around here, we have to watch and see, is price going to make a nice little bounce? I'm going to erase this because it broke through. Is price going to make a nice little bounce as it did in previous structure to the left? If it makes a bounce, this is what we're looking at here. Price to come down, top in this area, you can see that's what it's doing before, and then we're looking at maybe making a retracement bounce. Okay, so let's watch and see. Quickly check over the DXY here. Okay, DXY is hovering right around the 200. Okay, this is a bank holiday, guys, so you're going to see this consolidate for a little bit. Any kind of push-pull movement, you're going to see it pull right back to these moving averages. Okay, so there we have GU. At 8:20, we're going to flip over and look at EU. Yep, in about 1 minute, we're going to do EU, guys. Okay, so that's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see if it taps down in here, what's going to be the next move? Is it going to hold support and make the bounce, or is it going to continue through? Okay, we have 28 seconds here. I'm going to watch this candle. Okay, I'm going to see it close, and I want to see the next one open. 4 seconds. Okay, here's that going to be that candle close, and you're going to see a new candle starting to appear. All right, let's see what it does. Then we're going to switch over. Okay, so they flipped it, pushed it up bullish. Okay, opened up bearish here, it's still below that 9. You can see it starting to fill some support. Same structure, same opportunities here. We're going to flip over and check out EU now. Okay. Okay, so look at EU, guys. Made a nice little. I don't like how it's sideways trading here. You can see by the moving average. You see how it's ranging? This is not good. So let's do our daily. Look at Euro USD right now. Okay. Had a nice support form right here. Change that to yellow. See where we're at. You can see we're heavily oversold on EU. See if we're going to get a nice little bounce or a continuation. Let's see where we're at. I have one area right there. Guys, if we break below here, you can see that it's heavy selling pressure, or sorry, it was heavy buying power. Let's see now if we're looking at maybe getting some selling pressure come in here. Okay. And we'll have a nice little break down here. Okay, and then finally below that 200 there. Okay, let's check it out now. All right. Resistance on EU. Okay, and then we have another resistance point on the daily. So what we do now is drop it down to the 4-hour, guys. 822. Okay, 822. Check out what we're doing now. Just updating things. You can see that that was once rejection there. Okay. Starting to make a nice break above that 9 on the 4-hour. Okay, so you can see it bounced out of demand. Made this happen a couple times. You can see it made bounces, but every single time it was rejected. Okay, every single time it was rejected. So we have orange folder news. Let's see if maybe we can get some starting of retracement. What are your guys' thoughts on Euro USD? Do you guys think EU is going to go bullish? Do you think it's going to go bearish? What are your guys' thoughts? Okay, so let's check out the movement from here to here. Almost 15 pips, not bad. Okay, then we have another structure formed. Resistance, and it held. And same with down here. Guys, let me know your thoughts on EU. Remember, bank holiday, not much movement here, but we do have some Euro USD news. Okay, so see how I mean you gotta tighten everything up here. Now we have some support formation starting here as well. Key resistance here. All right, now we drop down to 30-minute, guys. EU's looking pretty good. Nice little dance bounce. Look at this consolidation area right here. On the 30-minute, you can see it. All right, they pushed it up here. Now we're consolidating for making its overall next move. Now we have a 15-minute formed. Check out where we're at, guys. Right at that 200. She breaks above here. We have nice areas of potential opportunities starting to form. Our support forming right there. Okay. Since we changed to baby blue, my apologies. Same with this one. Alright. Tighten this bad boy up here. Tighten her up. Drop it down to the 10. Gold is still consolidating, guys. It's not having much movement here. But EU, guys, check this out. All right, you can see this wick is lower than this wick here. So this previous wick has pushed above price, okay, by maybe like half a pip. So let's monitor 3 minutes, guys. About 3 minutes and 50 seconds here. We have Euro news. All right, so let's watch and see. We have key areas, and the news that we have forming is, look at the sideways trading. Look at the news. Okay, we have a speaker. All right, Lagarde speaks. Okay, so let's wait and see how this is going to have the impact on the market. All right, so it might not happen right away. It might take a little bit of time for the speech to fruition, but let's watch and see what happens here. Check out where we're at on the 50 point on the RSI. You can see we're just starting to break above. All right. Okay, so look at this sideways trading. Okay, look at the sideways trading motion here. We're heavily oversold on higher time frame, which is why you're getting a little bit of push movement here. Okay, so looking at the structure, if price is looking to break here, all right, you can see it was rejected once, twice. So let's attempt and see if it's going to start to break up another time. Okay, let the news do its thing. All right, if it gets rejected here, I'm looking below here. All right, it's below all the moving averages. All right, and we'll quickly switch over right after this news drops, and we'll look at our gold. Perfect. So any kind of bearish movement, guys, looking at 12151 for the target there. Okay, anything bullish, we have the break here. Okay, looking and hoping for this overall continuation, not resistance here, guys. If it's starting to break up bullish right now, okay, they tend to do this and then they head fake you out. Okay, so see how they're trying to break previous structure going bullish right now. Last thing I would want is this to start to form a neckline and then have the overall sell there. So just be very careful with what you're doing. Don't use large lot sizes today. Okay, there's no need to try to YOLO stuff simply because of the holidays. All right, but we have our structure starting to form. You can see it pushed up here, consolidated sideways, traded, now trying to continue. All right, guys, gold is not doing much, it's just dancing around. GU is still holding off in that sell. Okay, under 1 minute now. Okay, under 1 minute. Okay, 29 seconds. Here it goes, guys. Here's that news. Okay, so the speaker is probably going to be speaking now, just opening up. So now we need to watch and see how this is actually going to happen. Okay. Okay, new 4 minute, not much there. So let's check out here. Let's add some alarms. And then we'll add an alarm right on this moving average here. Okay, we'll flip over. There's euro. Okay, so no movement, guys, no movement. So I'm just gonna slowly look away from euro until we start to see some more moves, guys. But check out GU. Okay, so remember we talked about this. Made a nice little bounce movement out of here, holding nice support. If this supports, guys, and holds, this is gonna form a neckline, double bottom breakout. Okay, let's watch and see. Okay, so we'll leave this alone. Have the alarm there. Let's check out gold. Look at this, guys. Look at that push-pull movement on gold. Still no direction. So if you guys were even in on that sell from the beginning, it's still down there. Okay, not much movement here. It's 8:30, guys. Remember, this is a holiday and it's very slow. So, guys, we're probably going to only go till 10. All right, we're still going to try to get some trading in here, but I think hopefully, let's see if 9:30 is going to be a little bit better. But until that time, there's nothing moving right now. Okay. So let's flip back to the news candle. The news time, there we go. You can see it starting to flip, opening bearish here. Okay. Let's see now if they're going to start to hold some support and then start to take the uptrend. Members, I just sent something to the group. Okay, check out the Zoom there. Okay, so EU was rejected. Okay, you can see that 12258 was acting as nice resistance. There is support that has formed. Okay, you can see here. So let's see now if it starts to break down here and start to break below that 9. All right. If it holds here, guys, it can still flip and then go bullish. If it breaks, obviously, we're looking at more bearish territory. Let's check out GU. Okay, so GU tried to retrace. Look at that 9 moving average acting as resistance there. So it's starting to push back down. I did follow this pathway, but it's bearish, guys. It's bearish as the overall continuation. So that's why you're getting that sell-off. Okay, you can see that we're at a critical point from this top wick down. This is why you're getting that sell pressure. Okay, so we have to break above here and even close getting above that 9 to even have some sort of continuational hope for the bullish momentum. If not, guys, we're looking at breakdown below here for the overall sell continuation. Okay, for the overall sell continuation below overall structure down here. All right, so we have 2 different areas now set up on GU, one for the sell continuation and one for the potential double bottom breakout reversal. It is very slow today, guys. Very, very slow. All right, so we might not see the moves that we normally would, and that's okay. You know, sometimes you get these days, it is a bank holiday, at least we showed up, we're ready. Imagine we had a 70, 80 pip runner. All right. So let's check out our gold now. Okay guys, so look at gold. Barcode action here to the T. Right, we've gold along. There we go, starting to make a rise. Look at how choppy gold. I don't even like this gold chart, to be honest with you, but you can see that gold is finally starting to make a little bit of support here. All right, let's see. It's heavy resistance, guys. 1790.82. All right, 1790.62. It's very, very slow. Anytime a long position, I'm looking up here. It's got a big move, but overall structure I'm looking is here. If it doesn't break above there, guys, then we're just going to continue in the downtrend below the 200 for the continuational sell. Okay. Okay, so let's check out EU. See if we got some rejection here. Perfect, guys. Okay, so check out. Remember we talked about this? Okay. News is starting to open. This was the support. All right, so see how they rated the entry, pushed it right down. This is a bearish engulfing candlestick. Okay, guys, this is a bearish engulfing candlestick. I'm looking at breaking below the 200 for the continuation. Okay, you can see that this would be a top here, another top. This would be the neckline. Okay, if it follows suit, like remember today's a holiday, you never know. Okay, if it follows suit. So right here is the neckline. I'm just going to make this white. And we're going to label this here. Okay, guys, that US 30 sell should be running about 5 pips so far in the group. Okay. There's GU guys starting to walk up. Okay, looking nice. 2 minutes. Okay, so look at GBP USD. Okay, 1.0. Okay, so let's check out gold for 1 second here. I think it's switching and going bullish. Okay, there we go. Here's your neckline break, guys. Gold is going to continue to rise. This is the key area right here. Okay, you don't need to have that massive box, but you can see previous consolidation. I'm looking at the moving average as resistance right now. You can see if it breaks above here, it's those top wicks. This is where they've tried to break it 1, 2, 3, almost 5 times. Okay, so that's what we're looking at right now. Okay, so let's check out that euro trade. EU found support. Okay, look at that. So we're going to move this down here. You can see it pushed down, was rejected, and now he pushed up. All right, it might get some consolidation, and the only reason why, you can check it out. Look at this, sideways trading. Okay, there's your gold. Okay, Okay, so watch the overall push. Guys, the only reason why I don't use volume here is just because I don't want to mess up the chart. That's the only reason why. I have volume right here. I have volume right here already ready to go. Okay, so just haven't used it. You should learn price. Volume has a nice, it has nice additions to it 100%. I like the moving averages. I like free charting too. The only reason why we put moving averages on here, even the RSI, is to just show people, you know, how to use them properly rather than using them for entry and exit signals and stuff like that. So hopefully that makes a little sense. Okay, so gold is still being finicky right now. GU has the best setup here. Okay, GBP USD has the best setup. You can see it's ranging in and out of here. Okay, if it breaks above here, guys, we already talked about this. If it starts to get rejected at the overall potential entry, right before the entry, then you're going to have a sell-off here, continuation in the downtrend. Okay, so perfect. Let's check out GU now. It's really going to make us work today, guys. It's really going to make us work. No volume. Okay, let's switch over to Euro. Okay, EU is now attempting to break past again. Okay, they've attempted this now. You can see in previous structure. So it's always good to see what is this looking like on the 15 minutes. Okay, always check out your 15-minute time frame when scalping. Look at this consolidation area here. Look at this, guys. This is not something you want to be trading. Okay, so EU is like doing its thing, and it's not doing its thing. All right, so another one thing you want to check is the 30-minute. Okay, look at this, even worse. Look at the barcode action. We have an engulfing candlestick though on the 30-minute. You can see that, how it engulfs this previous candle here. Okay, take a look at how we're doing bouncing out of the overall demand zone. Okay, but we're getting held up right here. Look at the previous structure, guys. This is November 24th. Bearish, okay, bullish attempt, okay, rejection, and massive sell-off here. Look at, this is why this is getting so much hold up, and it's impeding the overall big moves. Okay, there's nothing you can really do, guys, honestly. The best thing is you can do is just show up, get ready for the trades, okay, and if nothing happens, that's okay. You just wait and you hold and you wait for the overall next moves. Okay, so we have our two sections set up. Let's go check out our gold for a sec, because you can, the only reason why I'm looking at it right now is because it's getting rejected again. Okay, if it started to break up here, you know, the only area that I'm looking for hold up is right here. You can see the previous wicks. So if it held, this is your continuation. But price is not breaking above here. Okay, price is not breaking above here. All right, so let's watch and see. Okay, members, you guys should be up almost 10 pips on US 30. Okay, okay, so gold, you can see the nice support formation here leading into 845. Members, check the zoom for a sec. Okay, and now we will check our GBP USD. Okay, guys, GU is, I'm gonna watch, my eyes are on GU right now. Okay, my eyes are on GU. Okay, so GU is getting some resistance here. Okay, no movement here. Let's check out gold. Nothing, guys. Okay. So let's check out maybe. I still think it's going to hold here, guys. I still think it's going to hold here. You might get some retracement back to that 9, but then I think it's going to probably pop. So let's just watch and see. Okay, so let's look at Nasdaq. Nasdaq looks like it's selling off here. Okay, so let's go to the hourly. Okay, look at Nasdaq. Okay, so overall target for Nasdaq is this previous wick. Okay. Okay, so check out Nasdaq on the daily. All right, I might leave one of these pairs, Euro GU. I'm not going to really look at them after this. Okay, we'll quickly check them, but there's not much movement here. Okay, so you can see that the overall continuations are not going to be the best. All right, and bank holiday, not much you can do. So, all right, so let's check out Nasdaq. Guys, US 30 is still running in the group if you guys held it. Okay, I closed my position, but if you guys still held it, you're running good. Okay, so we're just going to flip this to yellow. We have some support down here. Okay, get the bottom wick right there in terms of buyers. I'm going to grab this right here. Act as this in terms of sellers. Perfect. All right, I want to leave that wick off down. We'll check this out after, okay? So let's check out 4 hour. There we go. So we'll just stretch this out a little bit more. Tighten this up. And we're good. Okay, so I have previous structure forming there and there on the 4 hour. Perfect. Have some resistance forming. Guys, Nasdaq as of right now is looking bearish, but it's popping out, and the only reason why I'm saying that is because it's popping out of this supply area here. Okay, guys, US 30 is still making that engulfing candlestick, so you guys are still good. All right, I'm going to get up here on the 4 hour when I drop it down to the hourly. US 30 is still tanking, guys. All right, so this is Nasdaq on the hourly. You can see just tightening things up is very key here. Bottom wick, and we're going to grab this wick right here. Looking for the bounce. not bad. Key rejection now, right there, perfect. Now we're going to drop it down to 30-minute, guys. Look at how far. See, guys, see when you do your top down? That's why you want to make sure you're tightening everything up. They go way off. Okay. This is perfect. Look at what we're working with here. Okay. Nice support formation on the 30-minute. All right, now we have 15 minutes starting to form. Tighten this up. Key rejection right there was holding support. Perfect. All right. So let's check out 10 now. 10-minute time frame. Looking good. We have our rejection coming down here. Guys, the reason why I'm looking this, you can see if I drag that across, that's acting as resistance. Okay, so it was resisting here. Now it pushed up and held support. So that's a key area. That's a key area, okay? Okay, so we'll flip over. Now down to the 5. Let's see what's working with on Nasdaq. Tighten this up. They're pushing it right around that 200, okay? So let's check it out with the 9 on here. Let's see what it looks like. So we're approaching around 9 o'clock, guys. Approaching 9 o'clock. So New York Stock Exchange will be at 9:30. Hopefully there's a little better move than right now. Right now there's nothing happening, okay? You guys can see that clear as day. Nothing happening. We're basically charting and watching and I'm talking, okay? So what I'm looking at doing now is just going to take a look at our other trades, okay? So let's look at gold. Okay, so look at gold. It held resistance, okay? So not even close to making an overall continuation. You might see gold, you know, around 9:15, 9:30 start to get alive again, but until then, like I said, I think it's just dead. It's just sideways trading, okay? So stay away from gold. Just stay away from gold. GU, guys, I think GU is going to be, I think, the play of the day if it can really actually pan out the way we're looking at. All right, it's attempting, it's holding support. It's going to keep dragging this across. All right, now we'll flip to Euro. Okay, so look at EU, guys. EU neckline breakdown here. Okay, so if it starts to really break below, this is the target 12151. Looking at the drop down here. Okay, we about 8-9 pips. That's a far move for Euro. Okay, but we're now selling off into potential buying areas. So let's just watch and see if they're going to get a continuation. All right, guys, it doesn't matter what you trade. You just follow price. You can trade any kind of chart if you know candlesticks. All right, I'm only doing certain ones. I'm not going to do any exotics. Okay, I do tend to stick to the majors even during news. Okay, so if you guys are wondering why I'm not doing like a GBP chef pair or something like that, simply because I've always stuck to the majors myself. Okay, there's not to say that the exotics or the minors or anything wrong with them. I've just personally always done it like that. Okay, so you have your Euro trade now starting to get near that overall entry, guys. Okay, it's right at that 200. So there's the bounce. Don't hedge yet, guys. It's not at the 12151. All right, just watch. See, because what could happen is if it doesn't break here, this will be your neckline right here. Okay, for the potential push. And if it does, you can start to see it's just going to start to sell here. Guys, that's a good question. Who trades the peso? We have someone asking about who trades the Mexican peso. Okay, so indecision before breaking, guys. Indecision before breaking. Okay, about 3 minutes here. Yes, guys, it's the exponential moving averages. Yep, I have the 200 and the 9 on here. Good question. You can change it up. You can use a 7, you know what I mean? I just like using a higher time frame one mixed with a lower time frame one, okay? So just watch you guys watch Euro for me, okay? I'm just going to flip over. I'm just going to make a 50-point line and add an alarm here to see if we're actually going to get the drop. All right. It's too slow right now. Too slow. I want to just keep flipping back and forth, but I want to watch. I really want to watch GBP USD, guys. GU can have a nice move either way. It's consolidating. All right. Remember, if this starts to form a top here and a lower top, this will be the neckline down here. Okay. Right now we have a neckline break this area, but this can also become a neckline as well. And then we'll check out our gold. Okay, so there's gold, guys. Okay. So remember, guys, overall first target is the 200. Okay. All right. If it breaks here, guys, it's going to continue. Okay. I'm looking for the overall wick breakout up here. I know it's been rejected multiple times, but if it can continue, guys, it's going to start to make a rise to 1792. I'm currently up 5 pips right now. Okay. 5 pips in the buy. Okay, I think GU is starting to make a rise. Look at GBP USD, guys, starting to rise. Okay, let's see. Hanif, you're actually trading with us on the worst day. Okay, it's a holiday, but you can go watch previous videos when gold will dump 70, 80 pips. You know what I mean? GO breakout 10, 20 pips. US 30 will collect over 100. If you don't know what scalping is, it's just faster in and outs. Okay, it's not sitting there with your thumb, up somewhere waiting for the 10 pips on a 4-hour candle. You know what I mean? Quick in and out. Okay. Guys, yesterday on FOMC, okay, gold was going bearish. All right, I put it in my group. I said, guys, listen. I said I'm going in for a buy. The thing has ran continuously almost 100. I think it was almost 100 pips. Okay, so we know how to trade gold, guys. We know how to trade gold. We catch it in certain areas. A lot of our team, like I said, it's gold can be finicky, but at times when you catch the right moves and you know when the pinpoint are in the right areas, gold can be pretty good. Okay, but when you're starting to trade holidays and stuff like that, you're just going to get some consolidation. So you can see now, you can see they're pushing, getting close below at 200. No real movement as of right now. It's still bullish, but they need to break above here for the continuation. All right, 1791 to 1792.4 is the next move. All right, so there's your break, guys. Okay, I'm up 7 pips so far on gold. It's looking good. How many trades do I go per day? It depends. Anywhere between 3 and 5. Okay, so I'm GU2 is starting to make a rise. All right. There's GU, guys. It's starting to break. Let's see if we're going to get an overall push now. All right. USD JPY. Check it out here. Look at GU, guys, starting to run. Yep, made serious consolidation movement here. I'm not looking to trade that right now, guys, just because it had a sell-off. It already made its big move, guys. So you can see now it's just trading to the uptrend here. All right, so that's for UJ. Not going to trade that. All right. So it's GU. Okay, let's continue to make the rise. No volume, guys. This is killing me here. The suspense. The suspense is just killing me. All right, so let's check out now. I want to flip over, check Euro. Okay, see how they made a dance, bounce? See how they're selling up, pushing up? They're dancing around. Okay, 903, guys. Look at doing Nasdaq. Let's quickly check this out here. Look at Nasdaq. Zero movement on Nasdaq. Nice little sell-off here, making a bounce. Not much continuation move as of right now. So we ring the bell at 9:30. All right, which is right here. Really slow day so far. Really slow day. All right. I'm up 6 pips right now on gold. I waited for the break here, guys. Now I'm watching. Okay, and I'm up 3 pips on GBP USD currently. All right. Okay, so let's check out our DXY. Oof. And we talked about this. Heavy consolidation movement here, guys. Heavy consolidation movement. Not much happening. So yeah, guys, welcome to Bank Holiday News. Hope everyone's having a good session so far. You know what I mean? It's I'm losing some hair right now just because I just want to see these candles ignite, guys. I just want to see a nice bull or bearish run. Right now, it's like, I don't know, it's like waiting for your report card, waiting to find out if you got into college, university. You know what I mean? Nothing's happening. But what I like on GBP USD is I do like that overall uptrend that is forming. Okay, you can see that. So to continue down, all right, it's going to have to break some serious pressure right here. All right. Okay, guys, it's about 9:05. Okay, 9:05. Give me about 2 minutes, guys. I'm going to go to the washroom. I'll be right back, and we'll look at doing maybe US 30 and Nasdaq to continue. I just want to, before I bounce, look at Euro, guys. Ugh. So you see how we're trading within the range here. Okay, we're trading within a range now. Okay, so not much is happening. So let's check out gold as well. Same with gold, guys. It's pushing up, ranging around that moving average, waiting for the overall next big move to happen. Okay. So I'm going to leave GU on. It has the most probability, the highest chance, I think, for continuation. Let's watch and see, or maybe not. You can see it's now getting rejected for a now one, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 11, 12 times. Okay, 11, 12 times it's been rejected here. So it's got to hold eventually, or it's going to actually get a pop. All right. So guys, give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back, and we'll look at doing US 30 and Nasdaq. Okay. So 2 secs. Be right back. Okay guys, so look at GU now. It's still holding that 5-minute uptrend, all right, coming to a key area. All right, so don't hedge just yet. Wait until 33182. Okay. I'm going to look over, switch, do some Nasdaq and US 30. Nasdaq's already done, so we can check US 30. Okay, you can see GU is getting rejected there. That's why I'm telling you not to hedge. Okay, telling you not to hedge because of the resistance that it is forming. Okay. Okay, so let's check it out. Let's check what other trades before we do US 30 top down. Okay, so look at gold. All right, check out gold. You can see it's trying to reject now. Okay, it's retracing, but gold is still holding bullish. Okay, they're finding nice support right around that 200 moving average. Okay, using nice support there. That's why you're starting to get a nice continuation on gold. So if gold is going to do this, guys, we might actually just focus on gold because it's starting to move. Okay, I'm up 8 pips now. I held that overall 5 pip trade. Okay, 9 pips. Okay, so look at gold now starting to break. All right, guys, I'm up 12 pips. Okay, 1791.53. I'm in on this right now, guys. Okay, so let's watch and see how this is going to continue. If we're going to get a nice bullish push, or if we're going to start to get some rejection now leading into some drawdown, okay, before making its overall move. Okay, so monitor this, guys. First TP, if it starts to break and continue, we're looking at right here. All right. Give it some time, guys. This is probably going to retrace a little bit. Okay, you can see that's a volume-based candle. So look for a little retracement before making its potential overall continuation to the bullish move. If it gets rejected out of here, set your first TP, guys, right here, 1792. Okay, set your first TP there, and then we'll make our move. I'm looking, guys, and another good entry was if you got in right here, would have been perfect. I was in from down here, guys. I did a little riskier trade, held through a moving average, okay, which you don't always really want to do, simply because it can get some rejection, okay. So let's now set an alarm here. Check GBP USD 1 second. Look at this. Okay, you can see GU. Look at this, guys. Look at the doji. Look at this. Doji, doji, doji. Indecision, guys. GU, no move. No big moves just yet. All right. So let's check out our Nasdaq. Okay, we have our overall continuation of the bearish trend on Nas. All right. So let's check out the 15-minute. Okay, so yellow is higher time frame, blue is lower time frame. All right. So let's watch and see how this is going to play out, and we'll take a look at US 30 as well. All right. Nasdaq is continuing to sell off, looking at maybe making a bounce right around this area. It's going to push right down to here, guys. See, there we go. Nasdaq pushing right to overall higher time frame. Continuation. Continuing to sell. All right. This is on the 15 minutes. So let's check it on the 5. Key area right now. You can see in this previous structure, it made a nice little bounce. Okay, but now you can see it look like it's trying to push through. All right. Very key area right now. Very key area. Gold is not getting an overall push, guys. I'm still up about 1 pip. All right. If it doesn't continue, I might just end up the close and maybe break even. All right. Or maybe 1 pip. Okay. I'll take the commission. All right. I'm not going to hold this leading into 930. All right. That's just me personally. If you're taking Nas sells, guys, remember you're leading into market open, which is some of the most volatile times. Whether it's going to happen today or not, that's what we need to watch. Okay. Not really sure. So I would just patiently wait. Let Nasdaq do its thing. Okay. And then we'll look at maybe catching the overall move at 930. So look at US 30, guys. Members, you should still be in profit. I told you to take another sell. Okay. I am currently up on US 30. Okay. So I'm going to move my stop loss now. Guys, I move my stop loss right here on the US 30 sell, okay? I'm going to send a picture to the group and to the FX chat so you guys can see this thing is still dropping, okay? All right, so just give me 1 second here. Okay, look at the continuation here. All right, so let's drop it now down to the daily. Yeah, Nas is dropping, guys. Both indices are dropping here, okay? This is US 30 on the daily. Look at how much push-pull movement they have. looking right here. Nice formation. All right, and have your overall next break. We're going to make yellow. I'm not going to chart too much on US 30, guys. I don't really need to always do this. Okay, when you trade long enough, you can start to see key levels based on I. But for you guys, no issues there. I'm going to remove this 9 too. It's just a little pain in the butt when you're doing your top down. Okay, so let's now drop it from the daily down to the 4 hour. Okay, personally, I'm just going to move this down here for demand, and I'm going to start dropping this down, getting at these bottom wicks right here. Okay, so check out US 30, guys. This is where we're telling you to start to sell on the 4 hour. Okay, 4 hour, you can see it's having an engulfing candlestick. That's why you're getting overall selling pressure on US 30. The only reason why it's getting held up was this previous resistance area. Now it's trying to see if it's going to act as support or if we're going to get our overall continuation. Okay, and if we start to break above, we have the top wick here for our resistance. So let's drop it now down to the 1 hour. It's 9:17, guys. Now we're looking at getting some support formed right around there. Okay, so I'm going to break this 1 hour candle down, but here we also have some resistance forming. All right, there we go. Okay, we have next support. Okay, so I want to break down this to the 30-minute now. Guys, I'm still up 3 pips on gold. All right, so it's still looking all right. Just monitoring it now. All right, so let's drop it now down to the 15 minutes. This is US 30 on 15, guys. Guys, I'm currently running 5 pips on gold right now. Okay, you guys should be almost around the same, depending if you got in. Now we're starting to work here. Perfect. This needs to be changed to baby blue. And this is what we're working with here on NAS. Okay. Then we have some possible break, the continuation, and then similar to the close of this body right here. All right. Okay, so we're set now for US 30. Yep, looking good. Now we got 5 minutes. All right, so let's now put on our 9 moving average. It's 920, okay? So guys, what do you want to chart? Do you guys want to watch US 30 or do you want to watch Nasdaq going through? Okay guys, I'm still up 3 pips. I'm going to close that. I don't like the way gold is trading. Okay, if it still pushes, it's good to go. But for right now, I'm just going to close that, all right? My eyesights are on US 30. Okay, we'll watch US 30, guys. So we'll watch US 30. I just want to quickly check the Nasdaq too. All right, so let's check it out. Let's go through everything that we're looking at right now. Okay, so remember we have gold It started to push, guys, started to push, but rejection is starting to form. Okay, so let's watch and see. I'm still going to use this level. All right, still going to use this level. Now I want to see if price is going to start to retest here and continue, or if it's going to find some support and then reverse and start to go bullish. Okay, but it made about 5 pips from overall entry here. Looking at 5 minus your spread wasn't the best. Okay, so clear rejection. I was looking more to fill up here, looking for a double top, but you can see price is still continuing in the bearish direction on gold. All right, and here's the key point and the key area starting from up here. All right, you can see it, rejection. Okay, but that's not to say that gold, if it holds support here, cannot bounce. All right, but you can see clear rejection. All right, I told you guys I was closing with 3 pips and I closed. All right, this is why I didn't like the volume candle. There's not much continuational push. They're gonna have to sell it off, do a pullback, and then maybe get some momentum for the overall push. Okay, so guys, close your trade. I closed, like I said, 3 pips. If you guys need to see it, I'll post it. It doesn't really matter. You let me know. But now I'm switching over, looking at GU. I'm going to take a look at EU as well. Okay, so there's GU, guys. So GU started to sell off here, not much movement. Okay, no breakouts. Remember how we had 3 dojis form? The third doji actually formed bearish and was rejected out of that key area. Okay, so we still have key points, key areas set up. Nothing has been taken on GBP USD yet. We're just waiting. We might not even get one this call. All right, news is too slow, so here's what we got to do. We just watch. All right, then we check out euro. Here's your euro orange folder news, guys. Nothing is currently happening on EU. Not much movement here, so I'm gonna just leave euro alone. All right, not much happened. We didn't get much in terms of a breakdown or even some kind of a continuation. So our focus now is on Nasdaq and US 30. Okay, so Nasdaq sold off, closed and held support. All right, so we're coming to 920. It's 923 right now. You can see right here. We're coming into 925. All right, so how far will we go in terms of the continuation? We just have to monitor price, and we'll check this at actually 925, looking to trade into 930. All right, US 30 is looking good. It made a nice little bounce. Okay, you can see on the divergent play that price was starting to make a downtrend, okay, in terms of price action candlesticks. And then we have the RSI dancing in and out of the 30 mark. Okay, so generally a rule of thumb is you don't enter trades before 930, okay, because if you get caught in buys or sells, it can really have a detrimental effect to your account. Okay, but you know what I mean? That's up to you. You guys have to realize that it's all upon you. If you guys don't understand 930 and the erratic behavior, all right, you know what I mean? It's definitely something that you got to keep in mind for. Eduardo, what do you mean, buddy? How is that not support? Price tried to push down, price pushed back up. See how they held support right there? Previous buyers. So maybe you don't know what support is, but nice try. That is holding support on the 5-minute. Okay, that's a higher time frame support, yellow. So up to you, my man. All right, guys. So we're gonna focus on probably just US 30. All right. 10 under 10 seconds left. Okay, under 10 seconds left. It's going to be 925. Yeah, Nasdaq can totally dump, guys. I'm not saying it can't. I'm not saying it's going to flip bullish and go to the moon. I'm just saying that that was some support. So it's okay, guys. You can see now that price has broke above. Okay, price has broke above the 9 moving average. All right, 4 minutes and 39 seconds left here. So what do we got to do? Got to get ready for the overall 930. Okay. I'm not going to make the same mistake as yesterday when we were like 2 seconds left and then 9:30 happened and it was a little bit late. Okay. Okay, so guys, if you're new, okay, do not trade 930. Let me just extend that here. Okay, so wait 10 to 15 minutes. Guys, don't over leverage, use proper risk management. Today's a bank holiday, we all know this, okay? So we might not get the volume that we're used to, okay? Might not get the volume that we're used to. Okay. Okay, let's check out now our Nasdaq. Okay, so you see, Eduardo, support on higher time frame. Okay, pushed up. It's trying to hold support on the 15 or the lower time frame. You can see how price held. Okay, if it holds here and it rises, it's holding support. If it breaks here now, look, it's going to come back down to this support. Okay, you can see it's dancing around, and the reason why I'm looking at this area is because look, previous structure, previous candle wicks. All right, so let's watch and see. I'm looking for maybe a bullish move. Okay, we got to see Nasdaq on the 15-minute before. Let's check it out. Overall selling pressure. Okay, overall selling pressure. You can see it clear as day. Buddy, I don't know if you're understanding, but it's okay. Okay, so let's check out US 30 now. We got 2 minutes left here, about a minute and 30. Okay. Okay, so you can see now, guys, it's starting to attest right here. All right. Right here, the rejection, if we scroll and we grab that resistance, now holding support, you can see, guys, that the overall moves are going to be right up here. Okay. EU, okay, I do see that. EU's right at the threshold, guys. So it's still continuing. Watch EU, but I'm not going to focus on that. Okay, so if we're going to walk up there, guys, overall target is the 200 moving average. Okay, if it's going to continue bullish. Okay, so let's watch here. About 30 seconds left, guys. Okay, let's switch over to Nasdaq. Okay. Overall long position, guys. Anywhere up here, okay? So I'm looking at, there's about 14 seconds left. Okay, you can see that it's holding support around the 200. It can still sell off. Let's watch